This telecast is copyrighted by Hometown 24 for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or retransmission of this game without the express written consent of Hometown 24 is prohibited.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work in this community. A place we want to see grow and prosper. Thacker Grigsby is committed to a Fiber to the Home project, which will bring every home and business in our service area fiber within a 5-year period. We're halfway there, but we won't stop until we reach our goal. And that's a big deal. We're committed to serving you and our community.
For 100 years, we have educated some of the brightest and best leaders of our region. At Alice Lloyd College, we stand for
work ethic,
quality,
affordability,
leadership.
Alice Lloyd College.
Stay close, go far.
Want to know more about Alice Lloyd College? Call us toll-free or visit us online at alc.edu.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Bank of Hyman High School Football Game of the Week, live here on Hometown 24. I'm Harold Mullins, along with David Adams, and tonight we're coming to you from the studios here in downtown Hyman, but we will be covering the Breathitt County Bobcats and a big district matchup against the Middlesboro Yellow Jackets. David, going into this thing, both these teams undefeated.
Yes, absolutely. Middlesboro, known for a good football program, Harold, but they're coming into a place in Jackson that they love their football, and the Bobcats returning a lot of players off of last year's team. They've got a good football team, and Middlesboro has got a big test in Jackson tonight.
Let's look at some impact players. First of all, for Middlesboro, their quarterback is Eric Helton. As Helton goes, so goes the Yellow Jackets. Caleb Bagongo, the running back, and Riley Gent will be also in the backfield along with Helton. A good backfield for Middlesboro.
Yeah, absolutely. And Hilton, Harold, he throws the ball extremely well, what we've got to see of him so far, and him getting prepared for the football game. Got a nice arm on him, and looks like he's got a good offensive line to protect him.
And when you talk about Breathitt County, you talk about Jalen Turner. This young man, quite a good quarterback. They're coming off an unbeaten year a year ago, and right back at it this year, 2-0, and
yeah,
without question, I would imagine the favorite to win this district.
Oh, absolutely. Went deep in the playoffs last year, and Turner throws it real nice. And Breathitt very good on defense. We're going to see some big players tonight make big plays for the Bobcats. Looking forward to watching them play.
I think so, too. And as you see, the field looks to be in pretty good shape. And Middlesboro across the way, dressed in white jerseys and black pants, will be coming up the sideline. We'll be getting this thing underway in a little more than 8 minutes from now. Before we really get this game underway, we've got to send our best wishes out to our president. He's contacted the virus, like him, dislike him, Republican, Democrat, he's the president.
Absolutely. And, COVID-19 doesn't take any prisoners, Harold. It's just one of those diseases or viruses, it's hard to handle, And
So we wish him the best as he is recuperating from Walter Reed Hospital in Bethesda, Maryland. So our best wishes to the president. But we've got football tonight, and for the second week in a row, Knott County Central will not play football this weekend. They are, under the COVID watch as well.
Yes, they are, and I know the kids are, not happy with that. They'd like to get some plays in. I'm sure Coach Hall feels the same way. He'd like to play some football, but hopefully things will get lined back out. I hear the cases are dropping, and hopefully it'll get lined back out where the kids have an opportunity for long.
Knott County was looking to play Harlan Independent tonight, but that has been canceled or postponed at any rate. Coming up next week as we look ahead, we'll be right back here with the big boys, Clay County and Letcher Central next week. Looking forward to that one.
I tell you what, I've been real impressed with the Cougars' defense this season. They've played extremely well on that side of the ball. Not that they've not played good offense at times. They've looked good there as well. But defensively, I think they put 3 fantastic games together.
I want to remind the fans watching at home, don't you dare go away at halftime. You and I are going to do the Man Toyota halftime show tonight in place of our 2 compadres who are not here tonight, so we'll cover for them. So I hope Man don't drop the sponsorship because they're not around.
We'll try to do our best. There's just so many things we can do up against them, Harold.
That's exactly right. Let's take a break, and we'll come back some 6 minutes away from kickoff. You're watching the Bank of Hindman Game of the Week live on Hometown 24.
Tired of worrying about the kids using too much data and overages on your bill? Well, the folks at Appalachian Wireless know that during our new normal, data and speed are necessities for communication in our daily lives. That's why they've created the Unlimited Plus plan with 50 gigabytes of high-speed data. With Unlimited Plus, you get more data on the region's best network, and it starts at $90 a month for the first line. That's $10 a month more than our normal unlimited plan. For double the high-speed data, go into an Appalachian Wireless retail location or AppalachianWireless.com for more information on Unlimited Plus.
Motorsports Network. If it has an engine, it's on MAV TV. Catch all the action from the mudslinging Lucas Oil short course off-road races. The excitement of the Lucas Oil late model dirt series. Thousands of horsepower pulling tons of steel. Watch it all on the only network dedicated to motorsports. MAV TV, Motorsports Network.
You don't need dip to be a great player. You need dedication.
Mountains come to life. Rivers and lakes welcome you back. The open road calls. Kentucky is full of outdoor adventures and charming towns right here at home. Stay close, go far. Plan your getaway at KentuckyTourism.com.
Back at tonight's Game of the Week from here in Hindman, I'm Harold Mullins along with David Adams. And taking a look at tonight's game, David, first of all, Breathitt County, coached by Kyle Moore. They're 2-0 on the season. 2 big wins in impressive fashion over Estill County and Powell County. The Bobcats have established themselves early in the season as the team to beat in this 2A District 7.
Oh, no question about it. They've returned a lot of players from last year's team with a lot of experience, and I thought Turner really come on for them late in the season and played well at the quarterback position. Their defense is very good up front. The defensive line is strong, and Harold, this team could possibly make a better run than they did last year.
Yeah, they were unbeaten in the regular season a year ago, and ended up losing in the playoffs, but this team is built to win and to win right now, and Kyle Moore's done an outstanding job. And they'll take on a team tonight that is rebuilding, sort of. Coach Larry French at Middlesboro, their record 2-0. I don't think they have quite played the competition maybe Breathitt County has to this point. They beat Harlan, Independent, and Pineville pretty easy. So really they have not been tested either, but I guarantee you before this night is done, Middlesboro will be tested.
Absolutely. They're in Jackson, and in Jackson they play good football, and Middlesboro know where they're at after this football game over. They got perfect conditions to play the game tonight. Temperature's going to be in the low 50s time the game ends, and that's just perfect football weather.
Yeah, it is a sudden chill has come over the mountains. A little cooler than normal out there right now, but it's good and warm in the studio here in Hindman, so we'll be all right. Hope you're warm wherever you are.
Absolutely.
Flip of the coin getting ready to take place out there. Looks like Breathitt County has one and will receive as we'll be getting this thing underway in a couple of minutes. Let's take our last break. We'll be back. Opening kickoff just ahead, Breathitt County and Middlesboro.
Wearing a mask cuts your risk of COVID by up to 65%. Your mask shields you, people at high risk, and essential workers and businesses.
I wear my mask to protect my patients.
I'm a teacher. I wear my mask for my students.
I wear my mask to keep my customers safe.
It's simple, it's the right thing to do, and it works.
I may look healthy, but I'm battling brain cancer. I wear my mask for you. Please wear your mask for me.
We know a lot about these parts. We know to get what you need to climb the gorge, you go to Miguel's, and afterwards you come back for a slice of their famous pizza. We know a great place for a relaxing weekend at the lake is in Paintsville. We know if you have a sweet tooth, you can't pass up a cone at Freezer Fresh Dairy in West Liberty. And we know if it's Friday night in the mountains, we'll be at the football field cheering on the home team. We know because we proudly serve these areas with the power to connect us all. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
At TVS Cable, we are committed to providing you with the best broadband available, whether that be through expansion of our fiber-to-the-home facilities, new builds into previously unserved areas, or by launching DOCSIS 3.1, the latest technology in cable broadband. TVS Cable has always changed with the demands of Eastern Kentucky, and we will continue to make investments in our area because we care about Eastern Kentucky. It's our home too.
My friend looks at me and she goes, "You're having a stroke." If you're having a stroke, hopefully someone that's watching you or seeing it unfold knows FAST, which is face, arm, speech, and time to call 911. After the stroke, I just felt like I lost everything. If you don't have purpose, you end up with no reason to fight. I am Angie Aparo, and all I wanted to do was sing again.
Roll over. Chance high five. All right.
When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique.
And your mother and...
I am totally a hot person. Right, guys?
We are back, and the kickoff coming to Breathitt County up the right sideline and finally hit and driven out of bounds out around the 39-yard line, and the Bobcats will take over there, dressed all in blue, trimmed in white with white helmets, are Breathitt County, while Middlesboro, white jerseys, black pants, and gold helmets with the big black M on the side.
Looks like both teams, the offensive line of Breathitt County, good size, and the defensive front of Middlesboro, good size as well. Look for a battle there at the line of scrimmage tonight.
Jalen Turner will go out of the gun as sit behind with him is Caden Bowling. Send a man in motion, that's Whittle, and give it to him. Sweeping to this side and across the 40, turns upfield, has a lane. And on the first play of the game, Whittle goes 70 or 62 yards.
A nice play by the Bobcats. A sweep to the left side of the field, Harold, and nothing beats the pay dirt and hearing the cannon go off at the Mike Holcomb Stadium in Jackson.
Well, that didn't take long.
It did not.
One Yellow Jacket had a shot at him in the backfield,
he did.
missed the tackle, and number 19, Lane Whittle, made him pay. It is 6-0 in favor of the Bobcats.
Foster had a play at him, number 5, but just couldn't get it done. So
here's a snap back, and the kick is good. 7-0, and we've played a grand total of 19 seconds, David Adams, and Breathitt County looks all the powerful as we thought they would.
You know, these guys have been together for 3 years now, most of them, a large number of them, and that means a lot, and especially, you know, that strength, they got good speed, and Jalen Turner will lead this team. He's an excellent quarterback for the Bobcats.
You know, Larry French, the coach at Middlesboro, certainly did not want to see that.
No.
First play of the game, and it goes for 61 yards.
And it's very important that Middlesboro gets a hold of the football here on the kickoff and puts together a good drive, Harold. You don't want the Bobcats to get this back quick and go in, and they're capable of. It wouldn't shock me if an onside kick would happen right now, because Coach Moore, he will gamble if he thinks it'll pay off, and it does pay off a lot for the Bobcats. Bobcats getting ready to kick off. Here we go.
It is Whittle that will do the kicking. The sidewinder puts a foot to it, coming up and taking it at about the 15-yard line. Looking to get to the outside. That was Ethan Barton, and he gets it up across the 30-yard line, maybe right at the 30.
Hall gets the tackle for the Bobcats. Bradley Hall, a junior for Breathitt County. Want to thank Mr. Watts, superintendent of Breathitt County Schools, for inviting Hometown 24 in tonight for the football game.
It will be Middlesboro that will try to answer the early touchdown by the Bobcats. Coming out of there now is Eric Hilton, the quarterback. He'll go out of the shotgun. He has Bagongo set beside of him in the backfield. Center man in motion. And that's a direct snap to Barton, and Barton gets it forward for about 5 yards. So they set the quarterback, Hilton, at left end and ran the, I guess that's the Wild Yellow Jacket. We'll call it that. And a quick pickup of 5, and it's 2nd down and 5 coming up for Middlesboro.
Wildcat in Lexington last year, so we go to Wild Jacket in Middlesboro.
There you go. This time, again, it's a direct snap and running with it to the outside, and with running room all the way across midfield and down to the 40. And that is number 7, Jay West.
West got good speed. I liked his cutting ability there and the way he turned. And his
looks like they may have found something with this Wild Jacket.
Their line is very good size. Number 79, I would not want to argue with him. He's a good sized young man.
This time they will bring Hilton, and he will take the snap for the first time, and he'll keep it himself. Looking for room, but none there this time as they come in to smack him down for a loss of a yard, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and 11. I guess Breathitt County got tired of this Wild Jacket, didn't they?
Yeah, he loaded up, shot his middle linebacker up, and, he's going to start putting some pressure on that line and try to hit the gaps. Breathitt playing a 52 defense right now. Linebackers coming up already in the gaps.
And again, it is Barton taking off, and he has running room. 1st down, 25. And right now, this Breathitt doesn't seem to have an answer for the Wild Jacket.
Barton's got good speed. I'll tell you, we're seeing some speed on this Middlesboro team right now.
Middlesboro, down through the years, has always been a team that possessed a lot of speed. And it's showing early down inside the 30 at the 25-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Sent a man in motion, and again, they get it this time, Bagongo, and this is going to be a hold coming up against number 8, Craig Brock.
Yeah, Brock gave it away when he reached back with his hands to try to get the leg, and you just can't do that. He missed the main block. He should have let it go, but young men sometimes get excited.
Yeah, that was kind of obvious right out in front of the referee. The flag came down, and instead of 2nd and 10, it's going to be 1st and about 20.
.907. First quarter, Bobcats leading 7-0 over the Jackets.
Trying to get to the outside, Barton again, and he lowers his head and gets down to the 35-yard line. Very little there. 2nd down coming up.
Whittle with a big play, the senior for the Bobcats. And
coming up at halftime, the Man Toyota halftime show. David and I will bring that show to you tonight. And we'll be trying to get some scores from around the area. Big game going up, Letcher and Harlan playing tonight. Letcher County and Harlan County. That ought to be a big game right there.
Yeah, that's always a big game when those two hook up.
Back to Pies. Hilton, screen pass over the middle. And running with it is Bagongo, and he gets it down to the 25, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Bagongo, he's got some speed too, Harold. He run low and good protection on the football with his arms, and impressive run. Hyman, Bank of Hyman, game of the week right here on Hometown 24.
Hilton will go out of the shotgun, retreats to pass. They're coming after him, sits and fires, got his man down inside the 20 at about the 15-yard line.
Blake Ritchie was the corner there to make the play, but I didn't think he attacked the defense enough there. I'll give him way too much space.
And that is a big first down right there. Boy, they dug out of a big hole after the holding penalty brought it back to 1st and 20. They got it down to 1st down and 10 yards to go on the 15. Barton again trying that right side, and he gets down to about the 12. And here comes another flag. And this is probably going to be holding as well.
Number 9 gets the holding call.
That was Ethan Gibson, or correction.
Well, let's see if the official didn't mean number 8.
I believe you're right, David. I think it was Brock again.
Yeah.
And they bring it back and put the football down at about the 24-yard line. And it's going to be 1st down and 20 from there.
Clock a running.
Hilton, quick pass over the head.
Yeah, that
of Barton.
The ball just took out.
That ball delivered at his chest, and Barton, very elusive runner. He had plenty of running room over there, David.
I mean, as of right now, the corners of the Bobcats is staying safe right now and given the opportunity to throw the ball in the flat a little bit there and pick up a few yards, but that throw sailed over the receiver's head.
2nd down. Bad snap, but scooped up by Hilton. He gets forward for a few yards, not a whole lot. Jacob Hick, a big tackle in there to lead the way for the Jackets.
3rd down and 18. Coming up on the 6.5-minute mark here in the first quarter from the Mike Holcomb Stadium down in Jackson.
They dug out of one big holding penalty. Let's see if they can do it again.
Yeah.
3rd down and long. Hilton again fires it for the end zone, incomplete. It was Jalen Turner back there playing safety. Knocked that one away. It's going to bring up 4th down. And will they go for it? Will they attempt a field goal? What do you think?
I think they'll go for it. I mean, they've got nothing to lose here, so. Turner, I thought, used his athletic ability back there. His jumping ability as he's pretty nice basketball.
That was pretty well
too.
covered, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, there was nobody that was going to complete that pass. And 4th down. Turner sends a man in motion, now back to pass. Rolls to this side, still under pressure, and he's going to go down, and they'll have to turn it over on downs at about the 28-yard line.
Probably should have made a play downfield. He had nothing to lose, and put the ball up, give his receiver opportunity, but breathed it with excellent pressure there and forced the quarterback to try to scramble for his life, and it looks like the Bobcats will take over on downs, 1st and 10 for
They
the Bobcats.
played one offensive play and have 61 yards. Let's see what they do here. Turner calling his play as he has one man set behind and giving it to him coming to this side. Nice move there, and it is Weddle who will get it out across and close to a 1st down.
Weddle has excellent speed, that young man does, and he
made a great move in the
yeah,
backfield.
Good cuts, and he protects the ball extremely well. Good fundamentals.
5:55 to go. We are in the 1st quarter. Turner back to pass, fires incomplete, intended for Richie.
That one just.
And that was well overthrown.
Yeah, had him there. Not a bad pass really. If he got it down a little bit, Harold, he's in line, but the ball way over Richie's head. The grass looks awful nice on the field tonight.
Yes, it does. Very nice looking playing field at Breathitt County. Of course, that stadium named after Mac Holcomb, the longtime head coach there. Weddles again. This time, he gets free, gets to the outside. And, boy, this young man can carry the mail.
Yeah, they're struggling big time to contain him. 3 around him and could not make the play. And you've got to make that play in the backfield when you're.
Yeah, you get a chance to get him on the ground way back, and they're bringing it back. Was there a flag on the play? Yes, it was, across the way we see it now. So this is going to be a hold against Breathitt County, I would assume.
A lot of traffic in that area there, so
Whittle will
maybe
wipe out a big run.
Maybe that's why he got away.
You may be right.
Oh, Hyman Promark are good friends there. Earl, all your home needs right there at home, Hyman Promark. Anything you need
Hyman
for the home, they have
Promark,
it.
yellow flag.
Absolutely.
2nd down, and the ball back on the 22-yard line. 27 yards needed for a 1st down.
Could see Turner's arm come into play here downfield. Great arm, throws it extremely well deep, and we may get an opportunity to see that.
He goes back to pass, fires it over the middle, incomplete. Intended for the big guy over the middle, and that was 27, Ryan Robinson.
You know, I like the speed of that ball coming out of there. Robinson looked like he may have had an opportunity at it, but there's a lot of speed on that pass.
3rd down and 27. Breathitt County in need of a big play here. They're going to have to give the football right back to Middlesboro. 7-0 is score, 5:37 to go in the 1st quarter.
Looks like Turner may go to the air again with this formation.
Fire it out there and run out of bounds. Number 4, Richie, well short of the first down. So it's going to bring a 4th down. And I'm thinking that maybe the Bobcats will punt it away right here.
Yeah. Coach Moore go ahead and punt this and let his defense come back out and try to get the football back.
Boy, Mr. Whittle, he does everything, don't he?
He does everything.
He'll be doing the punting.
Nice player.
Comes away with a little rugby-style kick and taken in, dropped, picked back up, and running with it now is Barton. Barton 35, hit from behind out across the 35 at about the 39-yard line. And he's rather lucky he got that much back, to be honest with you.
Ethan Gibson, a big senior tackle there. Yeah, you're right. I thought he was very fortunate to get, I thought the Bobcats had him down around the 28, 27-yard line, and they were able to spin out, pick up some yards. So
39-yard line, and Middlesboro. Hand it off and Begonan turns on the afterburners and up the left sideline and out of bounds. Looked like he came up a little bit gimpy, but a great run. And he may have pulled a hamstring the way he grabbed his hamstring as he went out of bounds. I thought all the way up at the 40-yard line. Nice pickup there of
he went straight for that back of the leg.
26 yards.
As soon as he went out of bounds, he went straight to grab it.
I tell you, I'm impressed with Middlesboro. They're moving the ball well against Breathitt County.
They really like that left side, too. You've got the big tackle over there, number 69, who's Griffin, who is playing well, being able to seal that corner.
And up the middle, little bowling ball runner, number 24, Gent, gets it ahead for about 8 yards. Seven yards give him. 2nd down and 3 coming up. Middlesboro is keeping on the ground for the most part, David, and have moved the ball well.
They are. They're having a good running game, rushing game right now, and they're doing it. Their offensive line is giving them some holes to run.
Hilton up the middle, a keeper, gets the first down and gets it down to about the 30.
Clock a running, 4:20 to go here in the first period at Jackson. Bobcats leading the way as of right now. Well,
they say it's going to be a little bit short of that first down. I thought it was a first down easily, but obviously not. Hilton needs a yard, and he'll keep it and get it and more. Up the gut goes Hilton, and his counterpart, Jalen Turner, with a touchdown-saving tackle right there.
I like that play call. I think the Bobcats had the ends lined up. Harold, they sent their linebackers a little out as well, and Middlesboro took advantage of that middle of the field.
Ball down at the 18-yard line, 1st down and 10. Well, that would be a big loss for Middlesboro if Pagongo cannot go. Here goes Hilton again, swinging to the outside and dives. May have lost a yard.
I thought Brock had an opportunity there, number 8 of Middlesboro, to get him an extra couple yards, but he did not apply a good block there. And you've got to really block the ends of the Bobcats. They will come after you.
Win or lose, this is a much improved Middlesboro team from what we saw a year ago.
Oh, absolutely. And, we knew Breathitt County. We knew them pretty well, but Middlesboro's kind of surprised me on the running game so far, Harold, against Bobcats.
Right up the middle, that's Barton down to about the 15 before he's gained tackle.
hope we have some scores in the area before long come in, and we'll check all those out for you.
Of course, Middlesboro down on the Tennessee line.
Yeah.
Down next to Cumberland Gap. You ever been in that little town there on the Tennessee side, Cumberland Gap, Tennessee?
No.
Oh, nice town. Nice town. 3rd down and 9. Barton, he's going to throw it. No, keeps it. Now turns upfield. Still on his feet. Dives inside the 5. And I believe he got a first down.
Bradley Hall gets the tackle for the Bobcats. And right now, Breathitt is kind of...
Tell you right now, number 3, Ethan Barton, a pretty good player.
Morgan County.
That's Leslie County 7, Harlan County 6.
Morgan County 6.
Leslie County 7, Morgan County 6.
So the Eagles leading Morgan County by 1 right now.
A little bit closer than I think a lot of people may have thought it would be.
Oh.
Of course, the big game, we're going to have timeout. Ball on the 9-yard line, 4th down, and they say they were a couple of yards short of that first down. So a big 4th down coming up. And we'll take a break. We'll be back 7-0 Bobcats.
Chance high five. All right.
When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique.
And your mother I am totally a hot person. Right, guys? Thanks for being honest.
They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org.
Welcome back to the Michael Holcomb Stadium right here in Jackson. And Earl, I think Coach Mike Holcomb had some dandy football teams when he's coached down there. Won the state championship 3 times, and
you don't win. They just don't give that thing away.
And Mike had some real teams, and even Mr. Watts, superintendent, caught a big pass.
Oh, yes, I was right there.
Yeah, we
I
need to brag on it.
right there when he caught the pass. Yes, he was. I believe it was against Fort Knox.
And
I remember it well.
Yeah, big play from Mr. Watts.
In fact, the last time I talked to Philip, we reminisced a little bit about that, about the old days.
He's
4th down and running, Barton, and I believe he got there.
Yeah, be first down. Mr. Watts always good to hometown when they come to Jackson, Harold.
Yeah, he
treats
is,
us well.
One of our favorite superintendents.
Yeah, and Miss
King.
Of
course. I was getting ready to say, of course, he has to take second place because our favorite superintendent is Miss King. She is very nice to us.
Well, she makes sure we have stuff to drink.
And everybody. I mean, even Perry County, Jonathan Jett. We won't
John
get in
treats
trouble
us
if we don't start naming them all.
We can't leave him out. No.
And was it Mr. Surgeon up at Letcher Central?
Yeah.
Up at Letcher. So, we got to.
Hey, boy, she was the king with us at the girls' tournament last year. You remember that?
Oh, yes.
Oh, treat us well. Yeah, absolutely.
Final half minute. It is once again Barton, and this time he'll get in.
I don't think Coach Moore is happy.
I tell you what, Ethan Barton has absolutely lit up Jackson in this first quarter.
Yeah, they're hitting that left side a lot, the left end, not containing well. I think Coach Moore is going to make some changes here.
Harlan off and running and leading Letcher Central 6-0. We'll have scores coming up at halftime on the Man Toyota halftime show. I know they give Wes and Winston new Toyotas to drive. I really think they'll give us one. Here's the snap up. Kick is good. And with 23 seconds remaining in the first quarter, David Adams, we got a football game. Middlesboro and Breathitt County tied at 7.
I am surprised of the ability of Middlesboro running the football. I have to be honest with you. I am surprised.
I
at
am
that.
really surprised at Breathitt County, and I know that Kyle Moore's going to adjust to this. But I am really shocked that they are able to run the football out of the Wild Jacket. It just appears that Breathitt County to this point has had no answer.
No, and they're really hitting the left side a lot, and they've got to change that. They've been really attacking the left side.
John Simpson will do the kicking for Middlesboro. High and coming up to take it, Breathitt County at about the 20, right up the middle of the field, and met, and down he goes at the 35-yard line, and that was number 6 for Middlesboro, and I do not show a number 6, but I'll tell you right now, that was a great lick right there. 17 seconds to go. Football at the 37-yard line. Breathitt County will have it 1st and 10. It has been Weddle for Breathitt County and Barton for Middlesboro here in the first quarter.
43 defense by Middlesboro. I think they're going to try to shoot some gaps and try to stop this running game up the side.
Stand up, quick pass to the outside. That's complete out there to Austin Spurry. Picked up maybe 3 yards.
Good quick pass.
And the
there.
first quarter comes to an end. We played one at Holcomb Stadium in Jackson. It is Breathitt County 7, Middlesboro 7. We'll take a break. We'll be back. You're watching the Bank of Hyman Game of the Week live on Hometown 24.
If you don't fix them, sparks from dragging tow chains could cause a wildfire, and that could be scary.
Bye, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
We are back as we get ready to head to the second quarter. A lot of football games in the area tonight. We'll try to keep you up to date on as many as we can, and bring them to you at halftime. Hazard playing against Somerset tonight. Prairie Central against Paintsville tonight. That good matchup. Boy, Prairie Central, after what Paintsville did to Hazard last week, I'm sure Prairie Central none too anxious to see the Paintsville Tigers.
Paintsville and Pikeville City, always pretty competitive football right there.
Second down, and Turner hitting the backfield, and down he goes, number 65, Joey Manning for Harlan. Put him on the turf at the 40-yard line, and it's third down.
Well, Turner got back, and he made a move. He dropped his head, went looking down the field, and he's got to go, and Middlesboro is really coming after him.
Third down, 40-yard line, 3rd and 7.
34 defense by Middlesboro. They've changed in the last series.
Yeah. A little bit of a prevent. His back to pass is Turner over the middle, got his man, but take it down on a nice tackle there by number 22, Tyler Kelly, and he held him well short of that first down.
I like the play call there by Coach Moore, though. He gave the receiver some opportunity, and
4th down and 5, and I think they're going to have to kick it away here. Big district matchup, can't afford to turn the ball over in your own territory, because the longer Middlesboro hangs in here, the tougher they're going to get, David.
Yeah, looking at both teams, Middlesboro just a tad more speed than the Bobcats.
Here comes the punt. And coming up to take it, that Barton. Straight up the gut he comes. Little stop and go move out to the 40 and ridden out of bounds. And a great return there by number 3, Ethan Barton. Barton wanting our Alice Lloyd College player of the game, ain't he?
He's working on it right now. That's for sure. He is working
I
on
used to accuse those guys last year of playing really hard so they could talk to you after the game. But now, since we're not able to get to the games and we do them from the station, we don't talk to them, so that we miss out on that as much as they do. We enjoy talking to the kids after the game.
Maybe we could leave at halftime, one of us, and get down there.
Don't think we can do that.
Oh,
don't put no ideas in Josh's head now.
That you are right about that.
Barton out of the wild jacket. Hands it off and right up the gut. That is Gent, and he gets it out almost to midfield.
Bobcats were 8 men in the box that time, so Coach Moore making a little adjustment on defense there.
You got to stop this running
You
game.
do. I mean, he's seen enough of that, so he's going to tell the Yellow Jackets, hey, look, you're going to throw it some. We're not going to let you run this football all day. Looks like the quarterback comes to the wideout spot.
Yeah, they're running the wild jacket here, and that's a bad snap. Barton goes back to get it, and I don't think he got on it. A big turnover there, and for Breathitt County, coming up out of the bottom of the stack was number 78, and that's Michael Hudson. But right there, Barton committed the unpardonable sin. He tried to pick it up instead of falling on it, and the turnover will give the football to Breathitt County at the 35. And when you're playing a big district foe on the road, a team as good as Breathitt County, you can't make mistakes like that and win.
You're right. Hudson with a big play for the Bobcats. May go in the air right here. Who knows? They like it off of a big play.
And off to Weddles, and he is met and taken down by number 64, Patterson Graves. And, boy, I tell you, they got some nice size on that defensive
They
front.
do. They're good size. In fact,
68 Heck,
they're
64 Patterson Graves. That's a couple of big bodies in there, along with number 67 or 57, Nabat.
And they move very well. Good foot movement. See what Coach Moore is trying to.
Second down and 11. They lost a yard on that play. Here's Weddle again, sweeping to the outside, and still on his feet, and finally is taken down, but I believe he got forward to a first down, or at least very close.
Nice block.
Third down is going to be short by about a yard. Third down, their best play has been the sweep by Weddle.
Jason Purry with a nice block there for Weddle. Oh.
And jumping offside was Middlesboro, and that's going to give them a first down the easy way.
Yep, Turner kind of changed up the play call there and on the sound, and Middlesboro a little anxious, didn't watch the football like some others didn't do last Saturday.
Ball down on the 22-yard line.
Won't get into that.
We'll talk about that a little bit at halftime, maybe.
You know, Auburn did that 2 or 3 times as well. Pikeville 8.
Campbell County ahead of Pikeville 14-8. And here goes Weddle, and Weddle will take it in.
Turnover hurts.
22-yard touchdown run from Weddle.
Weddle, 2 touchdowns already tonight. He's doing his thing.
Yes, he is, and Breathitt County goes back out on top.
Extra point coming up for the Bobcats. 8:02 to go, second quarter. 13-7. We're going to try to get the extra point. And it looks good, and it is
good.
Yep.
So with 8:02 remaining in the second, Weddle again from 22 yards out gives Breathitt County the lead. And Weddle has scored on 61-yard run and a 22-yard run. And so Weddle, as the Bobcats, has been their biggest offensive push.
Floyd Central down to Belfry, 13-6. Pirates.
We saw that Floyd Central team play first game of the year and against a Hazard.
Yeah.
And they beat Hazard. I don't think we gave them the respect they deserve. They are unbeaten.
Well,
They've beaten Prestonsburg.
And Hazard dominated that game in the first half, Earl.
In the first half, but unfortunately they make them play 4 quarters.
Yeah, unfortunately. But it was a total two-look of a football team. Hazard playing well the first half, and Floyd Central playing extremely well in the second half.
Here comes the kickoff, taken and run back by Craig Brock, number 8. Leslie over Morgan, 20-6, and Paintsville up on Prairie, 20-0. Them's early in the early going. So with 7:54 to go second quarter, we remind you, stay tuned at the half. David and I will be back with the Man Toyota halftime show.
A lot of college football tomorrow as well coming up on Saturday, college football day. Ole Miss coming into town.
For be a game at Commonwealth. And here goes Barton again. Barton off the right side, kind of took a jab step to the left and then cut it back to the right and picked up about 6 yards. Second down coming up.
He's had the football in his hands a lot tonight, and that will
He
take
has
a toe.
that.
Will take a toe against a good, strong football team. You got to have some help. Got to share the ball.
This time they'll hand it up to Jet right up the middle. He just ran over somebody. See if we can get that Bobcat number there just now getting up off his back. That was number 9.
He also hit number 1, Jalen
Ethan Gibson, and right now Gibson wondering what the number was on that truck that ran over him. First down for Middlesboro.
Middlesboro made the turnout for the last series, so they got plenty of time to drive and try to get the score even before half.
And they will get the ball to start the third quarter. And again, right up the middle is Barton, and again he is met by Gibson. But a good pickup on first down for the Yellow Jackets.
Running that ball right off guard right now, and let's see if the Bobcats have an answer for that.
Up at the 49-yard line, it's going to bring up second down and a short 4. Boy, Barton is a hard-nosed runner. Handoff up the middle again, Jen, and a first down.
Looks like Turner's
and that's going to be Turner, and he very well may get ejected. From extracurricular activity. Boy, Gent, hard runner between the tackles, unsportsmanlike penalty against Breathitt County, number 1, Jalen Turner. And that's going to take it deep inside Bobcat territory, down inside the 20 or inside the 30 to the 29. And Breathitt County wants a timeout. 6:04 to go, second quarter. Bobcats 14, Yellow Jackets 7. We'll be back.
All workplace offices can be stressful, some more than others. So you can imagine, if this was your office, you'd want people to slow down and move over. Every day, emergency professionals put their lives on the line just by showing up for work. When you see a service vehicle or a car in distress, slow down and move over. In Kentucky, it's the law.
We're back as Breathitt County going over some defensive strategy out there. And I'll tell you right now, Kyle Moore, I'm sure, is telling his team to keep their cool.
Oh, absolutely. Defensively here, I look for Coach Moore to maybe load the box a little more. They're running off guard the last 3 plays, as a matter of fact, Harold. So they're going to have to add some people in the box and try to slow that down.
Boy, they have some powerful running backs, does Middlesboro. When you talk about Barton and you talk about Gent, that's 2 guys that run really, really hard, David.
Yes, they do.
Here goes Barton, looks to the outside, now swings to the outside, gets by the first man, and is dragged down after a short gain. And I believe that was Weddle, number 19. Boy, he's been everywhere, hasn't he?
He has, and good runner for the Bobcats. He runs strong and does a lot of fundamentals real well.
Second down and about 8 to go. Middlesboro looking to tie this thing up before halftime. And they'll get the ball to start the second quarter, or the third quarter. Jen up the middle. Little guy gets behind his blockers and hard to find him. He is so small, but he is as wide as he is tall.
Middlesboro been eating up the clock. We're down to 5 minutes.
They're down at the 20-yard line. Third down, couple of yards to go there.
Third down and 2. Look for something off the right guard maybe here. They've been successful there. No, they go left guard, and it's not been.
And that one will go nowhere. And that was Barton.
This is going to be a big play. Middlesboro will
Fourth
go
down.
for this. Yeah. Looks like it's about 4th and 1, maybe 4th and 2. And you have to go for this. You're down on the field. You're deep in your territory, so why not? 2-0 Breathitt, 2-0 Middlesboro going at it in Jackson.
Good football game to this point. Barton takes, and somebody jumped, and flags come down. And if this is against Breathitt County, that is going to be a easy first down for Middlesboro.
Be 5 yards up.
And it is first down.
Somerset leading Hazard, 16-6. There in the first half.
A little closer than I originally thought it might be. Morgan County and Leslie County started to hit their stride. It's 26-6 there. First down and goal to go for Middlesboro at the 10. Barton inside the 5.
Nice hard run there by Barton. Nice block. Griffith give him a little bit of a hole there to run.
Down to the
left
7.
Tackle.
Second down, goal to go. No. Yes, second down. Ball on the 7. Jen, and he is hit in the backfield, but wiggles free. Got maybe a yard.
Yeah, he did a nice job just to get anything out of that. Cause nice play by the Bobcats to put a halt to that quickly. number 83. That was Strong. Come in there to make first
I
contact.
believe they can get a first down at the 6. I mean, at the 5. We'll wait and see. I can't see across the way exactly where the yard marker is. Scoreboard says third down and a yard to go.
We'll take their word.
Take their word for it. They're closer than we are. And what do we got? Somebody moved, I believe. Illegal procedure, and boy, that is a killer of a mistake, David Adams.
Yeah, I mean,
instead of 3rd and 1, it's 3rd and 6.
Yes, big play right there. Now, you know, you're so deep down, you've still got 2. You've got the 3rd down, 4th down if you need them, but you want to go ahead and get that first down.
You wanted that 1 yard to go instead of 6. I can promise you that.
You want to go. Looks like
it looks like Middlesboro's going to call a timeout. 2:31 to go, 14-7 in favor of Breathitt County. The Bank of Hyman game of the week. David, it's been a better game than a lot of people thought it would be. And, boy, you have to tip your hat to Middlesboro. They fought these heavily favored Bobcats tooth and toenail here in the first time.
Yeah, Middlesboro has really improved on the line from last season. Of course, we got to see them play against Hazard last year, and this is a totally different football team than last year. Stronger, quicker, tougher. So I've been impressed with their running game. They've ran very well, and their line is very, very strong. With the Bobcats, they're fundamentally sound, Harold. They've got a lot of experience on this team. They're going to play well. And if you can come into Jackson and give Breathitt County a pretty good game, you've got a pretty decent football team. I'll tell you that.
They need 8 yards on 3rd down. Of course, I'm sure they're in 4-down territory here.
Yes.
But you can bet that Coach Larry French would love to see a first down here.
You know, I would say we might look for some misdirection play, but they've just been running head on, off guard, and tackle all night, and it's worked well for them.
Barton and Gent in the backfield. Direct snap to Barton. He'll find a hole off the right side, and he'll walk into the touchdown untouched. Boy, the right side of that Middlesboro line blew Breathitt County off the line of scrimmage.
It kind of surprised me, the biggest gap hole they had there to run in.
I could have scored from there.
Yeah, that kind of surprised me. Coach Moore is not going to be happy with that.
I would hate to be in that Bobcat locker room at halftime.
14-13, Yellow Jackets will go for the extra point on this warm Friday night football.
It's warm where we are. I don't know where they at. But
you got that right.
Here's a try for extra point. Flag goes down, and we got illegal procedure against
it. Should
Middlesboro.
Be on number 65 did the movement there for Middlesboro. That's Manning. Jumped just a tad, a half a second too early. .225 to go here before half.
So they'll back it up, and this will make it about a 25-yard extra point.
Mm-hmm.
Simpson puts a foot to it, looks good, and it is good. And with 2:25 to go, we're tied at 14, David Adams. Who would have thunk it?
No, I wouldn't have thought that, but, you know, Middlesboro, much different team than we thought. They've really improved line. I've been really impressed with their offensive line and their defensive line. Both of them have played well in this football game. Breathitt County, we knew their strengths and knew they were a very competitive football team, and so
a much improved Middlesboro football team than we have seen in the past couple of years. They are very, very well coached. Larry French done a great job down there.
he has. He's got them well organized and well structured.
And I like his offense, very simple.
Yes, it is.
Not a lot of movement in it.
And you know, Coach Moore's
But when you got an offensive line like he's got,
yes,
that has the ability to knock that defensive line and move the line of scrimmage backwards, you got a pretty good job. Here's the kick by Simpson, and a fair catch taken by number 87 for Breathitt County, and that is Bryce Hoskins.
Hoskins, good-sized young man himself.
And they'll have it at the 35-yard line with 2:24 to go.
Bobcats would like to get on the board, I'm sure, here, Harold, with this 2:24. So you might see some air attack here.
Jalen Turner, the quarterback, gets his play from the sideline, and everybody checking their wristbands, and here we go. Hand off, and trying to get to the outside is Weddle, and he didn't get a whole lot, a couple of yards forward to the 37.
Weddle has got the speed for the Bobcats. He runs it well, and he likes to run on the corners.
In to make the tackle was Tyler Kelly for Middlesboro. I don't know why I don't know why the clock had stopped, but it is not. It in fact is running. Minute 40 to go. Moving clock. 2nd down and 7. Handoff, and down goes number 5, Caden Bowling, and a good defensive play there. Again, it was Tyler Kelly. Middlesboro will get the ball to start the second half.
So Bobcats, it'd be important. Coach Moore would like to get some kind of score here, Harold. I mean, Middlesboro's been running football.
Boy, they are
well tonight.
wasting a lot of time, David, inside the minute. Back to pass. Turner fires it out and got his man coming across the middle of the field, and he is taken down. It's going to be a first down, I believe, for number 8, Spurry. But that clock is at 46 seconds right now. And it was a first down, so they will move the clock and move the chains and start the clock.
Turner looked downfield, tried to hit somebody deeper, but nobody open, so he goes to his backup Spurrier there. And
44-yard line, and boy, like I said, they're killing a lot of time. And again, and boom, Weddle coughed it up, and they're going to rule it incomplete. But what a hit by Riley Gent, and Weddle is not getting up.
He took a hard shot there, and really tough to protect himself there.
It was clean hit all the way as Weddle was coming across the middle of the field, but Gent was right there, and he laid the wood on him.
He may have lost his air. He got hit.
He may have lost a lot more than his air, I can tell you that.
But Weddle's a tough kid, and
or at least you and I would have lost a lot more than our air.
You got that.
Man, that's the best hit I've seen this year.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good square hit.
Oh, clean as it could be.
So I'm hoping he gets back up.
And Weddle had no chance of hanging on to that football. He's lucky that he didn't hang on to it long enough for it to be a fumble.
Yeah.
Because Middlesboro had it going the other way.
Yeah. And, you know, he is one kid the Bobcats would really struggle not to have on the field, Harold.
Oh,
he
if
is.
If Weddle's not able to continue,
a lot of speed there.
That's a monumental loss for the Bobcats, and he is still down at about the 48-yard line.
he took a shot, but he's a tough-nosed kid. He, you know, if all possible, he will get back up. He plays extremely hard.
Right now, I would say Weddle, as he gets to his feet, probably has no clue what state he's in, let alone what county he's in, because he took a shot to the sternum, and you see him heading off to the locker room. 30 seconds to go, and that's one that you remember for a few days.
Yeah.
And the next time he comes across the middle, he's going to be looking. He's going to have his head on a swivel.
And I can't blame him.
No. 30 seconds to go, second quarter. Coming up at halftime, our Man Toyota halftime show.
Turner's got the arm to go deep down this field. And, you know, second down, 10 yards to go. This may be the time you want to use it right here.
Turner back to pass, and what do we got? Illegal procedure against Breathitt County.
Looks like number 50.
And that's going to mark him back 5 more yards.
59 jumped a little early there for the
Across
Bobcats.
the way, you don't see a lot of people from Middlesboro, but the ones that are there are practicing social distancing, it looks like. And got masks on. They look like they
yeah, they're doing the best
they're
they
doing
can.
the best they can do. Second down, 50. Turner steps up and fires, incomplete. Third down with 18 seconds to go.
Well, you really have nothing to lose here, but go ahead and run a guy down about 15, 20 yards, try to hit him, let him go out of bounds, and then set yourself up for that fourth down play on the horn.
3rd and 15, back at the 34-yard line, or 39-yard line, and Turner. And here comes a blitzing linebacker. That ball was complete, but he had his knee on the ground, and that's going to lose yardage.
Yeah. So it's going to be...
Clock's going to continue to run, and I believe we're going to go to halftime.
We are.
With the score, Breathitt County 14 and Middlesboro 14. So at the half, it is a tie score in Jackson. David and I will be back with a Man Toyota halftime show in just a bit. Join us for that, won't you? We'll be right back.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work in this community. A place we want to see grow and prosper. Thacker Grigsby is committed to a Fiber to the Home project, which will bring every home and business in our service area fiber within a 5-year period. We're halfway there, but we won't stop until we reach our goal. And that's a big deal. We're committed to serving you and our community.
For 100 years, we have educated some of the brightest and best leaders of our region. At Alice Lloyd College, we stand for
work ethic,
quality,
affordability,
leadership.
Alice Lloyd College.
Stay close, go far.
Want to know more about Alice Lloyd College? Call us toll-free or visit us online at alc.edu.
Tired of worrying about the kids using too much data and overages on your bill? Well, the folks at Appalachian Wireless know that during our new normal, data and speed are necessities for communication in our daily lives. That's why they've created the Unlimited Plus plan. With 50 gigabytes of high-speed data. With Unlimited Plus, you get more data on the region's best network, and it starts at $90 a month for the first line. That's $10 a month more than our normal unlimited plan. For double the high-speed data, go into an Appalachian Wireless retail location or AppalachianWireless.com for more information on Unlimited Plus.
MAV TV, Motorsports Network. If it has an engine, it's on MAV TV. Catch all the action from the mudslinging Lucas Oil short course off-road races. The excitement of the Lucas Oil late model dirt series. Thousands of horsepower pulling tons of steel. Watch it all on the only network dedicated to motorsports. MAV TV, Motorsports Network.
You don't need dip to be a great player. You need dedication.
Practicing our social distancing.
We are.
We can't be within 6 foot. Not that I want to be within 6 foot of you, but at any rate, it is halftime here in what has turned out to be quite a football game from Jackson, David.
It has. Middlesboro's really surprised me how they have been able to run the football off guard and tackle, and Bobcats are struggling with that right now, and Coach Moore's got to make some adjustments at half.
Boy, Coach French has really surprised me in that he has simplified his offense. He has gone to a direct snap to Barton and or Gent almost all night long. His quarterback has not been involved, maybe a couple of times running the football, trying to pick up short gains for first downs. But for the most part, it has been Barton and Gent that has done the damage for the Middlesboro Yellow Jackets. Of course, it was off and running for Breathitt County as they scored on the very first play of the game, 19 seconds into the first quarter. Weddle goes 61 yards. They were up on top 7-0.
Yeah, and you've got to look out. Weddle took a big hit there. He didn't finish the half, but Bobcats got to get him back out on the field. If they don't, Bobcats are going to have some problems. He's very good.
You're exactly right. Without him in the lineup, Breathitt County is going to be short a lot of their offense. Barton scored for Middlesboro to tie the score at 7-7, and at the end of the first quarter, that's where we stood at 7-7. In the second quarter, it was Weddle again, this time from 22 yards out. His extra point was good, and Breathitt County led 14-7. But they did not keep that lead long. 2:25 remaining in the second quarter. Barton scores from 14 yards out, and Middlesboro has tied this thing at 14. But more importantly, as you alluded to, the fact that Weddle went down late in that second quarter with an injury to the sternum. It'll be, very interested to see if he comes back and how well he'll play when he does come back.
Yeah, he's that runner Breathitt County has that has the speed, cuts corners well, and he's got great fundamentals with football. He holds on to it. You won't see that kid fumble very often. And he's somebody that the Bobcats have to have on the field offensively if they've got a shot at winning.
A lot of football across the area tonight in eastern Kentucky. A lot of big game. Boy, Pikeville has taken on all comers in the early going. They have played a killer schedule. Right back at it tonight, playing a big school from up in the Golden Triangle up in northern Kentucky, Campbell County, and they're down to the Camels 14-8 in the first half.
Oh, yeah, and Campbell County is a program, Harold. They've got a good program. They have a good program every year.
And a big 6A school.
Yeah, and so that's a big task for Pikeville. But I'm telling you, they will hang in and play for 32 minutes.
We saw Paintsville beat Hazard last week, and I talked to Harold Bashir from the radio station in Hazard this week, and he thinks that it was the worst beating Hazard has ever taken in football. They lost 54-0 to Paintsville last week. Well, Paintsville's right back to give another Prairie County school a whipping this week. They're up on top of Prairie Central 20-0.
Yeah, it's tough when you go against the Tigers of Paintsville, a good football program, just like Pikeville. We've got some good football teams there, both of them city schools, and they've got long tradition, and that tradition, it just keeps coming.
Well, we talked about how tough a schedule Pikeville has played this year. Boy, what about them Bulldogs? The Hazard Bulldogs. They've opened up by losing to Floyd Central, then went on the road to lose to Paintsville. They lost to Danville, and now here they are playing Somerset, who won a state championship a year ago. They're down 16-6, but it looks like the Bulldogs may be playing a little better this week.
Yeah. You know, that in their first game against Floyd Central, first game of the season, Harold, we've seen them play a great first half, and you brought up it's 4 quarters in football, and it is. And it was just like completely two different teams in the second half. This momentum just dropped out. But, you know, Coach Howard, he's just got to keep going, got to keep working, and you know, they got some young players on the team, and you know, they get older and get smarter and get wiser.
Belfry playing tonight, leading Floyd Central 27-6. Really no surprise there. And the next score won't shock a lot of people either. Johnson Central. If there's a better football team than Johnson Central, I probably hadn't seen them. They're leading Clay County 42-0. We'll get our chance to see Clay County next week. They play Letcher Central, but tonight they're losing big against Johnson Central 42-0.
Johnson Central, we got to see them early in the season, and I didn't know if that was a college team or a high school team.
I agree with you 100%. Leslie County, another 2A district matchup. These two teams are in the same district with Middlesboro and Breathitt County, and it is Leslie County laying a whooping on Morgan County tonight, 34-6, and probably will get worse. And one other score, Harlan County leading Letcher Central 7-0, and that may be the best game of the night.
Oh, absolutely. You know, been impressed with Letcher Central's defense this season, and they're playing a good football team tonight. Harlan County's a good football team.
We'll get some updates, and we'll continue. Right now we're going to take a break and hear a little bit from Man Toyota at the Hype Roll Zone in Hyndman. We'll be back.
Mountains come to life. Rivers and lakes welcome you back. The open road calls. Kentucky is full of outdoor adventures and charming towns right here at home. Stay close, go far. Plan your getaway at KentuckyTourism.com.
Wearing a mask cuts your risk of COVID by up to 65%. Your mask shields you, people at high risk, and essential workers and businesses.
I wear my mask to protect my patients.
I'm a teacher. I wear my mask for my students.
I wear my mask to keep my customers safe.
It's simple, it's the right thing to do, and it works.
I may look healthy, but I'm battling brain cancer. I wear my mask for you. Please wear your mask for me.
We know a lot about these parts. We know to get what you need to climb the gorge, you go to Miguel's, and afterwards you come back for a slice of their famous pizza. We know a great place for a relaxing weekend at the lake is in Paintsville. We know if you have a sweet tooth, you can't pass up a cone at Freezer Fresh Dairy in West Liberty. And we know if it's Friday night in the mountains, we'll be at the football field cheering on the home team. We know because we proudly serve these areas with the power to connect us all. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Welcome back to Man Toyota at the Hive. Here it is Middlesboro and Breathitt County tied at 14 at halftime in our Bank of Hyndman game of the week. Some updates, some of the scores we gave you a little earlier. Paintsville really laying a whooping on Prairie now. It's up to 36-0. And Somerset Hazard, pretty good football game, 23-13 there. and Letcher and Harlan close to halftime, still 7-0. That'll be the best game of the night.
Yes, it will. And we expected a good game there because Harlan got a good program, and Letcher has made some ups, bounds, too, from last season. And two pretty good football teams. I think that's going to be a battle all the way through. It may even come down to who has the ball last, Harold.
I think you're probably right. I put off talking about what happened last week as long as I can. People, I'm sure, wanting to know our opinion on what happened. Kentucky on the road down in the Plains against Auburn, losing. It didn't surprise me. In fact, I thought Kentucky would lose that football game. It's been my experience now through the years as a sportscaster and watching Southeastern Conference football so many years. When you go on the road in the SEC,
it's
you
tough.
You better pack heavy, because I guarantee you're going to run into a hornet's nest on the road. Kentucky did that. Granted, they probably should have been a little closer than what it was. But I tell you, you go on the road. Auburn is a top 10 football team, and to lose to them, certainly no embarrassment.
You know, there was 2 plays there where Auburn gets 14 points, supposedly. Well, 2 plays, 14 points, and you lose the game right there. The game is over. I thought the play down on the 1-yard line in the second quarter was huge in the game, and I thought Kentucky probably may have had an opportunity to run the football there, but they went to the pass, got picked off, and Auburn's happy the other way. And I thought that was a game-changing play.
It probably was, and had Kentucky scored there, they would have went in at halftime probably with the lead. No question about that, but I still don't think it would have mattered. I mean, I think Auburn at home
they're good.
Was going to be awfully tough to beat, and as it turned out, they completely dominated the second half.
They did.
And I think whether they had been behind by 5 points or 6 points or whatever, I think they were still going to dominate the second half. I think they were going to win the football game.
And you know, third quarter, near the end of it, a big fumble by Terry Wilson again. And I
Terry's going to have to hang on to the football.
I thought he played soft. I thought there was not much contact there, and he lost football. So he really had a struggle game there, Harold. He had 3 turnovers.
I think he's about 1 turnover, maybe 2 turnovers away from seeing a man named Gateway. I really believe that.
Could happen.
He's too good a football player to be on the bench for very long. You're going to have to get that young man on the field. And while Terry Wilson has done an exceptional job, let's face it, he's 12-4, 13-4, whatever is a starting quarterback at UK. He cannot put the football on the ground, and he has done that
through his career
several times. Several times. And I just think he's 1 or 2
you could be right
putting it on the ground, and he'll be over beside of Coach Stoops.
Yeah, I think you have to. I mean, you've got to hang on to the football. And the SEC, like you said, when you go on the road, you have 3 turnovers. Most of the time, you've got an L.
No, every time. It ain't no most of the time.
You've got an L on the way home.
Well, they're at home this weekend. Tomorrow we'll be in Kroger Field.
They've got
11,000 people going to allow into the big house, and we're going to see Kentucky play a home football game against the ever-loving Lane Kiffin and his Ole Miss Rebels.
You are right. But by the way, let's go. I think it's time for high school football. What do you say? Breathitt County, Middlesboro. We're ready to go for
Real
second
quick,
action.
can Kentucky win tomorrow?
They can, but it's going to be a very close game. 3 points if they get the W.
I agree with you. We'll be back. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Second half just ahead as the Man Toyota at the half rolls on.
At TVS Cable, we are committed to providing you with the best broadband available, whether that be through expansion of our fiber-to-the-home facilities, new builds into previously unserved areas, or by launching DOCSIS 3.1, the latest technology in cable broadband. TVS Cable has always changed with the demands of Eastern Kentucky, and we will continue to make investments in our area because we care about Eastern Kentucky. It's our home too.
My friend looks at me and she goes, "You're having a stroke." If you're having a stroke, hopefully someone that's watching you or seeing it unfold knows FAST, which is face, arm, speech, and time to call 911. After the stroke, I just felt like I lost everything. If you don't have purpose, you end up with no reason to fight. I am Angie Aparo, and all I wanted to do was sing again.
Can't high five. All right. When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique. And your mother and... I am totally a hot person. Right, guys? Thanks for being honest. They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org.
Welcome back as the second high, Breathitt County and Middlesboro get about ready to get back underway. It is a 14-14 tie. And Middlesboro will get the ball as we get back to play.
Yeah, Middlesboro, Harold is really impressed us running the football tonight, off guard and tackle. They've got 2 or 3 nice running backs there. And Breathitt's just going to have to find an answer for that. Now, I know Coach Moore has addressed that at halftime, and I think he will make the changes he needs to make as Weddle gets ready to kick us off, and he's back on the field, and it's great to see that young man back. He took a serious hit there at the end of the second quarter.
Good to see him back, and his kick is high and very long. And taking it is Barton at about the 10-yard line, looking for a lane, none to be found, and out of bounds. And what do we got?
It looks like number 12 may have held there for Middlesboro.
And that's going to set the Middlesboro Yellow Jackets back deep in their own territory to start.
It makes Coach say, why? You know, but young men make that mistake sometimes, Harold. Is there old buddy in Breathitt? I hope he's watching tonight.
Who is that?
Well, you know her, guy that comes around, Big Earl.
Oh, Big Earl.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Big Earl this summer.
No, he's not. COVID has changed Earl's way of doing
I wonder
things.
if he went to the Keys. He always goes down to the Florida Keys.
I know Henry be watching in tonight, him and Mr. Allen. They always.
All the way back down to the 19-yard line, and here we go. Second half underway.
Campbell County, 14, Pikeville 8. That's a final.
And handing the ball off and running with it is Barton, and Barton gets it out across the 20.
Somerset 29, Hazard 13. That's in the third.
Well, you had to believe that schedule was going to catch up with that Class A team.
It's a monster
eventually.
schedule,
and,
I'm telling you.
You go on the road and play Campbell County, a pretty good football program. 6A football, that's where the big boys play.
Oh, yeah. Our buddy Dave and Ann's got a grandson plays at Hazard, Thomas, and he's a young man working hard.
Hand off Jen, and he running over people. Looks like he may got enough for that first down.
Off of guard tonight, Middlesboro has been strong there, and you look at the size of their young men up there. They've got great strength there and size, and that makes the running game much easier. Again, we want to thank Mr. Watts, Superintendent of Breathitt County, for letting hometown come down and do the game tonight. We always appreciate him and all the people down in Breathitt County.
Here's a handoff, and Barton sweeps the left side. Very little there, a couple of yards ahead, and that's about it.
Flags everywhere.
Probably in the vicinity of a hole. Called it on number 57 for Middlesboro, and that's Nabat. So that's going to move them way back.
You know, the calls the officials have had to make tonight, they've just been obvious, Harold Miles. I mean, you just don't grab the jersey and hang on it.
No, they won't hardly let
They
you do
just
that at
will
all.
not let you do that. Breathitt County playing some D there.
First down and a very, very short gain there for Gent.
Looks like it's second down and about 22 to go.
Breathitt County looks to have shored up that interior defense.
They have. The changes that Coach Moore had to make is from tackle to tackle on defense, Earl. He's got to put some extra men in. He is bringing them up. He's even brought his safety up a couple of times.
There's a swing pass outside. Barton to the 30, and that's it.
Guess who made the tackle? Weddle. He's been everywhere.
He's not moving none too swift right
no,
now, though.
He's
He
not.
really isn't.
I'll tell you what, though, he's having a good football game, that young man.
Yes, he is. Third down and about 12 yards to go. And Breathitt County needs a big third down stop here.
Absolutely. Middlesboro, it would not shock me if they don't put it up right here. They've moved some people around, changed positions. They brought their quarterback.
Back to pass. Hilton again, a little swing pass out to Jen. He gets to the 35, but he's not going to be nearly close enough as it'll be fourth down for the Jackets.
Nice play by Hurl of the Bobcats, and looks like Middlesboro. I would think here they obviously got to pump the football.
Oh, yeah, they're going to have to punt the football away. Cannot give it to Breathitt County deep in their own territory. Weddle going back along with Turner, it looks like, to receive the punt.
Leslie County.
7 yards is what they need on fourth down, but they will punt it away, and low line drive hits and will take a Middlesboro bounce inside the 30 all the way back to the 27-yard line, and Breathitt County will start on offense there, their first offensive possession of the second half.
Yeah, nice punt. Give their defense some chance here, room, and Breathitt County will have to get Weddle back in the offense here and get something going. Turner has really not put the ball up much tonight, Harold. Their game has been on the run game as well. Run a few screen plays on pass, but downfield we've only had 3 throws. Bobcats got 2 wide out to the left and 1 to the far right, and
first down, a bad snap. Breathitt County's going to have to go back and fall on it inside the 20 at about the 17-yard line.
I thought Turner had a chance there, but that's good fundamental teaching there to cover the ball up and protect the ball, and
We appreciate our many people that watch for
absolutely, text.
And let us
we get
know what's
all
going
the time.
on.
We do.
And we appreciate that. Let you know we really love you watching, don't we?
Oh, absolutely.
It's going to be a second down and long yardage for Breathitt County.
Now, next week on hometown, Clay County Tigers. Do they travel to Letcher?
I think so,
correct?
yes.
Yeah, okay.
Letcher in a dogfight tonight with Harlan County. Last score we had on that, 7-0. And here goes Turner, and Turner is going to be ridden down.
Hard run by Turner there.
At about the 25-yard line, he's going to bring up third down and still a long way to go.
Neither coach wanting to put it in the air, and last year Turner several times.
I tell you, Breathitt County really misses O'Hare.
They do.
He was so quick, had a great arm.
Yeah.
Ran the ball hard.
Had the speed. Good athlete.
3rd down and 11, and a big 3rd down play here for Middlesboro. They could get the football back in pretty good field position if they can stop the Bobcats here. Turner to pass, complete, got his man. And that's the big tight end, and he is all the way out almost to midfield. That was number 87, Bryce Hoskins.
Hoskins, nice catch there, Harold, and turned it up. And, you know, he is a good size end.
I believe that young man, didn't that young man play football, come off the bench? I mean, basketball, come off the bench, back up center or something like that?
I think so. I think you're right.
I think he did.
Yeah.
Well, there's a big 1st down there and keeps the drive alive with 6:40 to go and the clock running here in Jackson. And up the middle and a 1st down goes Caden Bowling.
Breathitt County starting to move the football a little bit. That
well,
pass
maybe
opened his run game up a little bit.
It was a 1st down. I thought maybe he was a little bit short, but he is forward enough for a 1st down. So Breathitt County, after almost turning the football over on a fumble, able to get a couple of 1st downs now and have got it out here looking for the lead.
Play clock's down to 10. He's going to have to hurry.
Pick up the
Not
pace
gonna
here.
make it. It's going to be a delay.
I believe it is. That's a delay. Well, evidently not. Running and passing the ball and dropping it was number 8, Austin Spurry, as Turner rolled over towards Spurry and just kind of shot-putted the ball to him, but he dropped it. And down with a cramp, it appears, is that number 57?
He's been in on several tackles.
Nabat?
Nabat has tonight. He's played well defensively for the Yellow Jackets.
In to try to render him a little aid is Jay West, but he has got a cramp in his thigh, it looks like, or his calf, and boy, we both know that how painful that is.
Oh.
You ever be woken up out of a sound sleep by getting a cramp?
I'll tell you the ones that hurt in the foot. That's the one that hurts. I'm telling you, those you remember. Oh.
Trying to get a little fluids into him, but big guy right now is in a lot of pain with that calf. They're trying to work out the calf muscle right now, but always my opinion, put weight on it. About the only thing you could do.
They're trying to get him up right now, and hopefully he can go over and get some fluids and walk it off. And
if he's out for very long, there's another big cog that will be missing out of Middlesboro.
Hey, he has been in on 8 or 9 solo tackles, Harold.
He has had a big night. You're right.
He's had big time.
5:44 to go, 3rd quarter, and a tie score from Jackson, 14-14. So Pikeville is lost tonight.
But, I mean.
To Campbell County.
Yeah, Campbell County, a pretty good program.
No crime in that. Breathitt County with it is Turner looking for a hole, and he's cut down at the 35-yard line by number 3, Ethan Barton. And boy, Barton has not only played offense, he's played some good defense as well.
Oh, he's got that speed to come up and make plays like that, strength, and he could play on a lot of football teams in the mountains.
This Breathitt County team does not throw the ball as much as it did a year ago.
No, I've noticed that. You know.
2 wideouts to the right, and Turner now backs off to get the play. And he keeps it, looks for the outside, and he'll be ridden down close to the 20-yard line. Hoskins may have got away with a hole there. Number 87 for Breathitt County. He was out leading that blocking.
Middlesboro needing a big play defensively here, and the Bobcats are still continuing to drive the football towards the end zone.
Ball on the 22, 1st and 10.
Wideouts.
And again, the play clock looks to me like it's down at 2 seconds, but that can't be right. And Turner rolling, now firing for the end zone, incomplete. And they're going to call a pass interference. I don't agree with this call at all. I thought the ball was well overthrown. And
I thought
had no chance to catch the football, none whatsoever. And I just can't buy this call right here. It'll be half the distance to the goal, and down inside the 10 at about the 10. Is that where they put it down, 10 or 11? Ball on the 10, they say. But I can't agree with that call. That was not a good call, I didn't think.
Well, I thought the flag even come out late from the call. And
had no chance to be completed whatsoever.
Yeah, it was over the
way
head.
over his head. Here goes Turner looking for a block. Now cuts back, and he is cut down after maybe a yard. Good defensive play there by 64 Patterson Graves of Middlesboro. And here's a flag coming in late. And what's this all about? They've called a personal foul on number 64, Patterson Graves. And it's going to be half the distance to the goal, down to about the 5-yard line. Going to be 1st down and goal to go with 4:18 to go. And we do not have a camera on the coach at Middlesboro, but I would consider him pretty unhappy about right now, wouldn't you?
He would be concerned. There's
I
no
don't
question.
think Larry French is the happiest man in Jackson right now. Again, running with it is Turner, and they'll bump him out of bounds.
Now, that was good defensive pursuit right there. Good.
Spread the play out.
Yeah.
They unable to cut back, and he may have lost for a couple of yards there.
Look for the Bobcats to maybe hit this right side with some misdirection somehow here. They've been successful 2 or 3 times on this drive running outside on the right.
Turner has been the Bobcat that has carried the mail
Yes.
most in this drive.
Last 4 out of 5 plays.
And you wonder
Turner's
about
had.
Weddle's health. Spurry in the backfield, and now they'll fire it over. And did he get in? Yes, he did. Touchdown, Bobcats.
That was a nice play call right there by the Breathitt County. Got it out there where it was one-on-one. He can make his move.
Was that Gibson who caught that pass? I couldn't see. It is 20-14. 3:52 to go, 2nd quarter. Weddle comes in to kick the extra point, and Weddle was not out there on the offensive drive.
No, he carried the ball a lot in the first half and took the hard shot, so they may be making sure he's going to be okay.
I don't think they want him getting another shot. Weddle's kick is good, and it is 21-14. 3:52 to go. David Adams and Breathitt County needed that.
Yes, they did. They got a little momentum going here now, and they've got to go out and play some defense and try to stop the Yellow Jackets' run. And Middlesboro has played well tonight, running the football off guard and tackle. Still 7-0 up in Whitesburg as Harlan County leads 7-0 over Letcher County Central. That game is a battle up there in Whitesburg.
Oh, you knew it was going to be. Those two teams play each other very, very tough year in and year out. And it is 21-14 here in Jackson with Middlesboro getting ready to receive the kick.
This will be an important drive for Middlesboro. They need to try to answer this. Crucial in the game with 3:52 to go here in the third.
Whittle, high and deep, and coming up to take it is that Barton, and he hits the seam with a head of steam, and Barton all the way out across the 45-yard line, and boy, Middlesboro in great field position here. Boy, that Barton is a football player.
Yes, he is. Bobcats really didn't cover well up the side there. Normally they do a good job at that, but this time he had a lot of room, and they sealed the other players on Middlesboro, sealed that sideline with a defensive player, and that's a big, good, great field position to start.
Middlesboro, good field position as they'll start this drive. Barton will take the ball on a direct snap, hand it off to Gent, and Gent rips off big yardage right up the middle, and boy, he is a load to bring down all the way down to about the 35-yard line.
That is a powerful, strong run right there.
Boy, you cannot hit him high because he'll take you with him.
Yes, you've got to wrap around the legs to bring him down. This Middlesboro team has got a lot of options on it, Earl. I mean, they've got some other kids that do it pretty well, too.
Here goes Barton. Barton to the outside, up the left sideline, first down and out of bounds. And Barton rips off a big gain there.
And we got a flag on the field.
And a hold against Middlesboro. And right now, the Laundry not being kind to the Yellow Jackets.
No, it's and any color of Laundry is not being kind.
No, they've got pink, they've got yellow.
Middlesboro bring this back.
I'll move back to the 43-yard line.
Harlan leading Letcher 7-6 now, Harold.
Good football game.
Johnson.
That's a big district game, isn't it? I think so, yeah.
Johnson over Clay County, 49-6. No
Here goes Barton, and he had running room. Barton at the 20, 15, and down to the 10. Boy, Barton is a football player, David Adams.
Yes, he is. Belfry 27-6 over Floyd Central.
No Laundry on the field this time as Barton gets it first, and they'll mark it outside the 10 at the 11, which means they can get a first down at the 1-yard line.
Barton's got that speed, Harold.
Boy, I am very impressed with Barton.
Yeah.
He's got a real quick first step.
Yes, he does.
And when he hits the hole, he hits another gear.
Yep. Runs it very well.
Hilton back at quarterback, handed off to Jen, and ain't nobody going to tackle him.
No.
Jen to the end zone, touchdown, Middlesboro. And that didn't take long. In fact, 2 minutes. And Middlesboro can tie it up with an extra point.
Middlesboro running the football so well. I'm not shocked that they don't go for 2 here. I mean they're flat. Their offensive line is clearing gaps for them right now and making holes. And I thought sure they'd try the 2-point conversion here.
Snap back. Here's the kick up, and did he miss it?
He did.
Yes, he did. So we'll see him go for two the next time. Extra point, no good. And Breathitt County maintains the lead, 21-20. We'll take a break. We'll be back. We're back. It's a Friday night high school football night here on Hometown 24. But, boy, this weekend we got a lot of exciting things going on. The baseball playoffs are in full swing. Cincinnati lost to Atlanta. You can't win if you can't score. I've always heard that. And before I left home tonight, I saw Chicago lose as well. So not a good night. There's a ball on the ground, and did Breathitt County get on top of it? I believe they did.
Yes, they did.
Not a very smart play there by the Bobcat.
Tried to pick it up and try to get going. It just would not pick up for him. So,
but we got college football tomorrow. A lot of good SEC games. Looking forward to the Georgia game.
Turner tried to pick it up and run it
Georgia
back.
and Auburn play tomorrow.
That should be a dandy. Is that in Athens?
I would assume it is, but I do not know for sure. Breathitt County with it. Football on the 26. First down, Bobcats. Turner leaves it off, and in the backfield, Spurry is ridden down for a big loss. Spurry got hit a couple of times, spun away from one man, but could not escape.
Middlesboro with three linebackers that time. The middle linebackers, the only one stayed at home, and the other two said, I'm going out of the football, Harold. And they put some good pressure on the backfield of.
Well, I tell you what else is going on tomorrow, not many people know about it, is the third leg of the Triple Crown. The Preakness Stakes run tomorrow from Pimlico.
A lot of stuff going on tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Good day to be parked in front of the TV. There's a pass over intended for Breathitt County's Blake Ritchie, and he flat dropped it. It's going to bring up third down and 15.
Bobcats
Bobcats need a first down here.
They need a big play right here.
I hadn't got my horse race tip from Josh yet. I know he's a horse race fan.
Not on the field, and they have missed him these series right here. They need him.
Yeah, I just don't think that he's going to be able to go.
No.
He's probably got a very sore, bruised sternum at the very least.
Yeah.
Third down. Ball on the 21. They need 16. Back to pass. Turner fires. Complete and a first down. That is Hoskins again.
That's a secret weapon for the Bobcats. He's a big, tall guy. He can catch that thing. And look for him to be a target more in this football game.
Oh, well, that is a big, big first down play there for the Bobcats. Because they don't get a first down there, they got to kick the ball back. Middlesboro's got all the momentum. And inside the last minute of the third quarter.
And I'll be honest with you, looking up at the matchups, the corners and the safety, none of them matches well with the big guy. I mean,
well, Turner just threw it up there and let Hoskins go and get it, and he did. And here is a handoff, and the ball dropped. Picked up by Middlesboro, but Gent comes up with it, and the Yellow Jackets have it deep in Bobcat territory.
Well, the Bobcats had it there twice and just didn't wrap up and fall on the ball and protect it right, and they got away from them. So, that's going to give Middlesboro an easy chance to take the lead here.
25-yard line. They'll have it with 35 seconds to go third quarter. And thus far, the Bobcats has not been able to stop Gent or Barton.
Yeah, Breathitt's got to step up here and make some defensive plays in order to try to keep Middlesboro from going in the pay dirt.
Bad snap, but Barton gets it, gets to the outside 20 and out of bounds. Picked up about 5.
Gent, Breathitt's just having problems with him, especially front line making a tackle.
Breathitt don't have anyone nearly as quick.
Yeah, he's just
as Barton. And when Barton gets on the corner, hey, he's gone.
Yeah.
Ball on the 22. They give him 3 yards before he stepped out of bounds. Second down. Clock running, and he goes to the other side, and this time he's nailed by the big Bobcat
Hudson.
78.
Hudson's 4th tackle
and that's
of the
Hudson.
night.
Boy, here's a big play, and I'm sure they'll let the clock run out.
So we can talk about it, no doubt.
And we'll go to the 4th quarter with the score, Breathitt County 21, Middlesboro 20, and it'll be 3rd down coming up for the Yellow Jackets when we come back. You're watching Hometown 24.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
We are back, and we head to the 4th quarter. Got to say, we miss Winston and West.
Speak for yourself, Harold. Let's get the game on.
You don't miss them?
I do miss them. They're
well,
good guys.
Bless their heart. I wonder what they did without us here to feed them every Friday night. We fed them every Friday night since, we started here.
They're pretty good guys, those boys.
That don't come with any money. So that's the problem. And Gent rolls it ahead to about the 20, and it's going to bring up 4th down. So what do? Do you try to kick it to get the lead, or ball would be at the 20, be a 38-yard field goal, and that may be just a little bit out of the range.
They're going to go for it. 4th and 6. Look for some misdirection run here on the end.
Well, I believe that I would find some way to get the ball in Barton's hand, get him on the corner, try to get him one-on-one against the cornerback.
Yes.
And take my chances from there. Right now, I'm sure Breathitt's wanting to bring a little 4th down thunder.
They are.
Defensive end.
You might see both linebackers shoot right here, and you might even have a safety come up a little closer.
That was a 5-yard penalty against Middlesboro, and that makes it very tough. 4th and 11 now. From the 16, they need, from the 26, they need to make the 15-yard line.
Middlesboro has not made a pass in the second half so far, Harold Mose. They've not had to, but.
And what do we got?
Looks like we got a timeout, Middlesboro.
Timeout on the field. It may have been Breathitt County that took the timeout. And at any rate, I'm sure Coach Moore does not want to see Breathitt County give up a big 1st down here. He needs the football back. He's got the lead. He wants to kind of get that clock running.
Well, Middlesboro has had a lot of success, but this series here, I thought Breathitt's done a good job. The last 2 plays especially. of stopping the run off guard and tackle. And I think Coach Moore adjusted, brought his corners up some, and put his safety on the
You
strong
see
receiver.
during that timeout, he was talking a lot with his linebacker.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he's telling them, you got to come up there and
Yeah.
fill the hole
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Because, you know, and they've got Helton back in at quarterback now, so they may throw this football. Helton will roll and look and get hit, and down he goes, and Breathitt County will get the ball back.
Nice pursuit by the Bobcats, and in on that play was Long, William Long, and he makes a nice play for the Bobcats, number 50.
Also, number 83, Jake Strong was in there. Big defensive end, got a little push from that left side, and
I thought
really Hilton had nowhere to go.
I thought Middlesboro got down there. It was 1st and 10. I thought they should have tried a little air attack because you got to loosen that line up.
I didn't really like the whole series of plays called there.
I mean, Harold Mullins, if you don't go to the air every now and then, soon you're going to see 9 men in that box.
First down for the Bobcats. They'll turn, hand it off. Spurry is tackled after a very short gain.
Probably picked 2 up.
Somebody got him up around the high shoulder pads and spun him around and put him down.
He's 2nd down and 8, should be. Looks like Breathitt's wide out to the far right.
Only a yard on that play, 2nd down and 9.
This guy's got plenty of room over here for the Bobcats is Richie.
And this time it is Turner, and Turner gets ahead for a few yards. Boy, Breathitt, you got to give them credit. They stepped up when they turned the football over deep in their own territory.
They did.
And helped the defensive line. 3rd down, and it looks like maybe 4 to go for a 1st down.
Turner waiting for the play to come in. Play's been selected, and the Bobcats get ready to start.
3rd down, 4 to go. And hit, and he will not make it as Turner tried to go off left tackle, and boy, he was drilled. 4th down. They're going to have to give the football up, David. I would not think that Coach Moore is going to take a chance of giving this football back to Middlesboro on their own side of the 50.
Yeah, I think he will punt it. His defense had a good series last time, and they're reading the ball better and stopping the run better. So he would like to see that repeated this series here. No question about it. I wouldn't consider no fake here. I'd just go ahead and punt it.
And it is a fake, and Weddle will. Did he get there? Let's wait and see where they mark it.
You know, Middlesboro, I thought was ready for that, but
I don't know if they got it or not. That's going to be very close.
They're going to have to
and they're going to have to measure it. I don't know. This is going to be real close, David.
By that, I don't think they got it either, Earl, the way it's looking there. We got a shot of it. Eddie Browning, the official, got to hold the ball. And they're going to bring it out and give it a look here. And they did not get it.
It is short, and Middlesboro has taken over on downs. Boy, that was a big, big, big play right there.
Well, I
put a star beside that play right there. 8:31 to go.
I didn't expect Coach Moore to do that there. I thought he'd punt it away because his defense played well. But I could understand him wanting to keep the ball offensively, but it was his location that kind of fooled me, to be honest with you.
On his own side of the 50-yard line, he gives it up on downs. And now Barton will turn and look for running room. Somebody got him by the face mask. Here comes the flag in, and they're going to tack 15 onto this.
They're going to go ahead and mark it off. That's a big penalty on the Bobcats right there.
And now that's going to push the ball inside the 30 and down to the 24-yard line.
Big penalty right there.
Big penalty there.
Bobcats going to have to step up with 8:24 to go.
Well, I think there's very little doubt. This has been one of our best games we've done
it has
in
been
a couple
good
of years.
Game, but, you know, most of the time we see the Bobcats, we got to run and clock because they just get the job done early.
Here goes Barton to the outside trying to get to the corner. He has it. And did he get into the end zone?
I think he likes about a half a yard maybe.
And look way over yonder in the corner at that yellow flag. This is probably going to be a hold, and I wouldn't know why you would hold on the right side when the play was going to your left.
It does make you bring up and this is a 15-yard. Yeah.
Instead of being down at the 1-yard line, football's back at the 35-yard line. So it's going to be first down and 35 yards to go. That can't be right. 21 yards to go. Now, I might buy that. First down and 21 yards to go. Ball at the 35. Bad snap. And able to pick it up and foul on it was Barton.
The ball hit the center's left leg on the snap, and you cannot make mistakes like that in a close football game like this. You just can't do that. It will come back to haunt you if you do it.
Middlesboro has certainly had their chances.
Yes, they have.
They have played the entire second half in Bobcat territory.
Yes, they have. Bobcats has had better pressure in the back.
Here goes Barton, and he breaks through the first wave, still on his feet, and gets taken out of bounds. Let's see where they rule him out at.
Looks like be third down.
They ruled him out at the 35. So it's going to be third down and 21. No yardage at all on that play. Third and 21, and here goes Barton. Straight up the gut, and going to bring up fourth down.
Well, you know, again, Harold, I thought there should have been a pass play out of one of these three plays here. Now, you know, maybe even the first one.
Middlesboro has had very little.
No air attack whatsoever.
You know, they've had very little chance to get the pass off. The quarterback has been under constant siege, and it's fourth down, and it looks like they're going to bring Hilton back in at quarterback, and this tells me they're probably going to try to pass the ball fourth down.
He's not had any success the last two times on fourth down. He's not even got a pass off. Looks like Middlesboro's going to either breath it or Middlesboro's going to take a timeout.
5:59 to go. It is timeout. Yellow Jackets will take one as well. 21-20 Bobcats.
Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work in this community. A place we want to see grow and prosper. Thacker Grigsby is committed to a Fiber to the Home project, which will bring every home and business in our service area fiber within a 5-year period. We're halfway there, but we won't stop until we reach our goal. And that's a big deal. We're committed to serving you and our community.
For 100 years, we have educated some of the brightest and best leaders of our region. At Alice Lloyd College, we stand for
work ethic,
quality,
affordability,
leadership.
Alice Lloyd College.
Stay close, go far.
Want to know more about Alice Lloyd College? Call us toll-free or visit us online at alc.edu.
Fourth down, and it looks like Hilton's going to try to put it up, and he's right back to pass. Got all day this time, fires it long, and incomplete, intended for Barton. Down around the 10-yard line, and it falls harmlessly to the turf. And so Breathitt County will get the football back. 5:52 to go. They need a long, sustained drive.
Yes, they do. Look for Coach Moore to mix this up a little bit. If he does do a pass play, I look for it to be a short pass. Look for him to run outside. He likes to run around the ends quite a bit here tonight. They've done that. And I don't see him running much off a guard and tackle here, Harold. I see him trying to pick up a couple first downs here and force Middlesboro to use what timeouts they got and go from there.
First down, and here comes Turner rolling to the right, and gets around the corner and out of bounds. All the way up almost to midfield. So a big play on first down for the Bobcats. I'm sure Coach Moore would have been happier if Turner had stayed inbounds and let that clock run.
Absolutely.
21-20. Breathitt County with the lead and the ball. And here comes Turner again, trying to get to the outside. And again, he is ridden out of bounds.
Breathitt not taking advantage of the clock. And, they've run the last two plays and they've been out of bounds. And Coach Moore wants that clock to continue to tick off.
Second down, 4 yards to go.
Still 7-6 up in Whitesburg, Letcher Central and Harlan. That game's in a fourth quarter, 11 minutes and something to go.
Good football game there.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Turner again trying to get to the outside, and this time they get him all the way back at midfield. And this time I believe here comes a fly again.
Officials talking.
And you got to wonder what it's got to be some kind of unsportsmanlike call, I would imagine. Brian Napier will tell us all about it in just a second. And it is unsportsmanlike penalty both ways. So they will offset, and the play will be third down. And there's another 30 seconds of our life that we'll never get back.
It happens.
I hate those offsetting penalties.
Yeah,
I just absolutely despise offsetting penalties.
It just, it don't get you anywhere.
No, it don't.
Yeah. Wide out each way for the Bobcats as Middlesboro
finally get the clock to running.
The box, and they're trying to stop the run of the Bobcats.
Turner out of the shotgun. Back to pass. Kind of a surprising here. And now he'll fire it long, and that one is caught. Touchdown, Breathitt County. Number 8, Austin Spurry.
Spurry with the game.
Can you believe it? Turner threw it up for grabs. It looked like pretty good defense by the Middlesboro defensive back, but Spurry simply out-jumped him.
He did. He goes up and just fine play. Middlesboro, great opportunity to get the football back there, but Spurry just made the big play of the night so far in the football game.
If Whittle is able to kick this one through, it would make it an 8-point game, and that still is one touchdown.
Yes.
Whittle kick is good. And so with 4:55 remaining, fourth quarter, Breathitt County 28, Middlesboro 20. And what the next 4:55 ought to be very interesting, David.
It is, and I think Middlesboro will make a great effort here. Try to get even in this football game, Harold. And I know the Bobcats, with 4:55 to go, they're going to come out fired up and try to get a defensive stop and get the football back. Boy, what perfect weather for these young men to have opportunity around the mountains tonight to play, and it's kind
What
of
temperature? Is it dropped into the 40s?
Not yet. I don't think it's supposed to drop in the 40s till 11:30 or 12, somewhere in there. But it may drop earlier.
It is 48, so
42.
47. That's on that side of the room.
Yeah,
It's 48 on this side of the room.
So already earlier than we thought that it would drop. So
maybe a little frost in the morning.
Oh, and there's no way around it. The way it's going right now.
There's the kick, and it's going to go out of bounds. So this is going to bring the ball out, and Middlesboro will get good field position here.
35-yard line, and that is good field position to get started. So,
but you know, I'd rather give it to them at 35 as to give that Middlesboro running back a chance to run it back. Barton has done some great returns tonight.
He has. But, you know, Middlesboro here in the second half has not mixed it up on offense at all. They've not went in the air. Well, they went in the air one time and it was an incomplete pass. But they've that's something I think that would make this team better, Harold.
Barton is spun down, and
the Bobcats is decided they're going to throw the football because they
could almost call that a horse tackle, couldn't you? Horse collar tackle.
8 in the box, and they're shooting safety up as well. And, you know, Breathitt says you're going to pass if you're going to, you know, get yardage because we're going to come after you and we're going to put the heat on you. So here we go again, and it's 8 in the box
play did
again.
not, that clock did not run on that play. It was 4:55.
And
now Barton ahead for short yardage.
They're going. I think they're going the other way now. Breathitt doing an excellent job. Of course, like we talked about, Middlesboro, their offense is off guard right now, Harold, and they need to run outside here and get something going if they're not going to put it in the air.
Ball at the 31, third down and 13. And Barton will take the direct snap. Looking to get outside and swings around the corner, gets by one man, but is finally pushed out of bounds, well short of the first down. Tempers flare just a little bit over there. Fourth down coming up.
Again, not nowhere to go there on that run. Tried to bounce outside, but
not a whole lot to do, and they're going to punt the football away with 4:07 to go and look for a fake here. Tyler Kelly, the punter. Snap is back, and he comes out of there with a punt. Really surprising. Taking it is Turner up the left sideline, and he is dragged down. And Breathitt County, good field position now. They've got the clock on their side.
Yes.
They have the scoreboard on their side. And all Middlesboro can hope for now is a turnover.
Yeah, you're going to see the Bobcats run the football here. I couldn't imagine Coach Moore putting a pass up now. I mean, he's going to work
Each
on the
team
clock.
has 2 timeouts left. So Breathitt County will have it, and Turner will sweep to this side, and he is hemmed in and taken down. And they will stop the clock at 3:46. And we got a hold against Breathitt County. So we didn't see the flag, but evidently one did come down.
Yep, put the ball back on the 49. Looks like the Cougars have tucked the lead against Harlan, 12-7. Fourth
Boy,
quarter.
Letcher is taking the lead. Good job, Cougs.
Yeah.
We'll be happy to see them play next week.
Yeah.
Hand off, and what we got? Illegal procedure, and Breathitt County continuing to shoot themselves in the feet.
Yeah. This is not what Coach Moore was looking for as he puts his hands up and down. But he's getting a little frustrated. I can't blame him. You know, all that is everybody on the same signal, and you gotta do that.
Handoff, and Gent will meet.
I thought Gent ran the football that time just to run
Bowling
it.
right in the hole.
Yeah, he lost his speed and all. He slowed down, and Gent's got to hit that hole and
Well,
keep running.
if I am bowling and I look up and Gent, he's already put one man out of the game,
Yeah.
and he's standing in front of me, I'd probably be tiptoeing too. 12-7, Letcher Central is taking the lead over Harlan County. Boy, big district matchup there. Really looking forward to seeing the Cougars. They have improved week after week after week. We saw them beat Rockcastle County the first game of the year, and they have gotten progressively better.
Good defensive football team.
There's a pass complete, but going nowhere. As a tackle there by number 15, Will Smith of Middlesboro. Outside the 50, so this is going to be third and very long yardage, and it looks like that we're going to get a timeout probably. They're going to reset the clock, I'm sure. Timeout in Middlesboro. That'll bring it down to one timeout remaining, and the Yellow Jackets, if they can stop them here, will get it back.
And that would be big, Earl. I mean, they've still got time. They could tie this. They're very capable of scoring, but Breathitt penalties there, a couple penalties, and it throws their drive off. And so Coach Moore didn't want to see that. We had a holding penalty, then a false start penalty, and, you look at it, you're second down and 6, and then you look up and you're second down and a mile away, so. Some good football around in the mountains. That Letcher game is one of them. Letcher and Harlan still 12-7 up there, and the clock.
Paintsville is beaten or in the process of beating Prairie Central handedly here tonight. It looks like Somerset's going to get the better of the Bulldogs as well. Johnson Central, their winner.
If I was a betting, I'd say they are. Unless, maybe if they play Alabama, I might.
Well, that would be a pretty good game.
Oh, hey.
So you pick Cats by 3 tomorrow, right?
Hey, I tell you, it's going to be a battle for them.
I think it's going to be some points put up on the board tomorrow.
Yeah, I do too. And Ole Miss can score as well. So
48-20 as Leslie County has beaten Morgan County.
The Eagles over at Hyden.
Back to pass. Turner fires it long. Got a man out there and touchdown Whittle. Or did he get in? No, he did not.
What a big play for him to come back and make that play.
And you see he is hurting as he heads back to the huddle. But a big play there, and that kind of probably put the final nail in the coffin.
It did, and he makes the play to do that. And, you know, you were right. He made that play and got up, and you could tell.
Whittle is a long way from being 100%. I can assure you of that.
But he's had a good football game tonight.
But Breathitt County getting ready to try to tack on another one. Ball at the 4-yard line. And if they do, what had been as good a football game as we've seen this year will have gotten out of hand in the last 2 minutes. Here goes Turner. And he got in, I believe. Touchdown, Breathitt County. Coach Moore out there calling for one. So Whittle will get out there and kick. And boy, Whittle is going to be one tired young man when this game is over.
He is. He's really the second half. He was only in on 2 plays offensively, but you know he's had a good football game. And first half, I thought he was huge.
And he's played enough to earn our player of the game.
Yes, he
There's
has.
no question about that. Whittle has been the difference in this one. Here's the kick up and good. He has scored on a run. He's scored on a pass. He has kicked extra points. What more can he do? And Whittle gives Breathitt County the 35-20 lead with 2:10 to go.
It's been a good football game, though. I take my hats off to Middlesboro. They're going to win some ball games this year.
Yes, they are. And I tell you, I'm like you. If they had some semblance of a passing attack, they would be really good.
I think that's something the coach is, he's going to have to work on for Middlesboro, Harold. They, you play a pretty decent football team, a pretty good football. You keep running off guard. Sooner or later, they're going to stop it. And Breathitt has the last 3 series. They have stopped that. (35-20), Breathitt County leading with 2:10 to go.
This game is going to end up a lot different than what the game has turned out to be. That's for sure.
Well, they've got time to put 6 more on the board. But
Whittle's kick, and that ball is dropped and will roll into the end zone and will be a touchback at the 20-yard line. Boy, Whittle has got a big leg, doesn't he?
He does.
I don't think, did that ball go out of bounds?
It did.
If it did, it's
But
going to
it
be
went
all the
out,
way to.
it went out of bounds after he had touched it. So that ball may be.
It's going to be on the 1-yard line.
1-yard line.
So if it could go wrong for Middlesboro in the fourth quarter, it certainly has.
I think they've dropped their head anyway on that last score. You could look at the body language. It just wasn't like it had been before that last score.
They've got Hilton in at quarterback, and he will run the shuttle pass ahead to Gent. And Gent, who comes up without a hat.
And we got a penalty on, could be a personal foul with a face mask.
And that's going to get Middlesboro out of the hole. And they're they're going to bring it out to the 19-yard line. First down for the Yellow Jackets. Inside 2 minutes. Gent goes back, gets him another hat, and he's ready to go. I like this kid.
Yeah.
I like this team.
Yeah, I like Middlesboro.
I think they have played well. They have played hard. They have come on the road. They have acquitted themselves very well.
Yeah.
And a flag here or there away from winning this game.
Yeah, and I thought Breathitt kept poise at times, played better defense second half.
There's a pass complete and up the sideline. Still on his feet and finally knocked out of bounds. And that is number 7, Jay West, the tight end. And out of the hole and back across midfield as
Middlesboro on the move.
Middlesboro on the move and 1:49 to go. Big prize play there.
Yep, absolutely.
Great one-handed catch.
You take one more play like that, and you've got a chance to offside to kick it.
Onside and get it back. You're right. Again, back to pass. They get it out, and running with it is Barton, and Barton gets down to about the 30-yard line.
They're trying to line up quick here just as soon as the official gets the ball set and get going here.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Should be second down in about 3.
Second in short yardage.
Yeah.
Bad snap. Hilton comes away with it, but he is tackled and buried back at about the 40-yard line.
You know, that is the third time that Yellow Jackets has had a bad snap.
And Middlesboro will call their final timeout with 1:01 to go. We'll take our final break as well, 35-20 in favor of Breathitt County.
Tired of worrying about the kids using too much data and overages on your bill? Well, the folks at Appalachian Wireless know that during our new normal, data and speed are necessities for communication in our daily lives. That's why they've created the Unlimited Plus plan. With 50 gigabytes of high-speed data. With Unlimited Plus, you get more data on the region's best network, and it starts at $90 a month for the first line. That's $10 a month more than our normal unlimited plan. For double the high-speed data, go into an Appalachian Wireless retail location or AppalachianWireless.com for more information on Unlimited Plus.
MAV TV, Motorsports Network. If it has an engine, it's on MAV TV. Catch all the action from the mudslinging Lucas Oil short course off-road races. The excitement of the Lucas Oil late model dirt series. Thousands of horsepower pulling tons of steel. Watch it all on the only network dedicated to motorsports.
We're back, third down and 11. Back at the 40-yard line, and back to pass is Hilton. Rolls, sets his feet, fires, intercepted, and now knocked down. Almost coming up with it was Barton. That ball popped up in the air, and Barton had a shot at it, but couldn't pull it in, and it's fourth down with 53 seconds to go. So if they do not get a first down here, Breathitt will simply take a knee, and this one will be over.
Yeah, absolutely. But a good football game until, you know, the last score for the Breathitt County. Whittle making that big catch, Earl. That was really that.
Whittle and Spurry with back-to-back big catches.
That separated the game. And take your hats off of them, or Al Sloyd College player of the game.
Hilton turns upfield, looking for a first down, and he'll run out of bounds. And that will turn it over on downs to Breathitt County, and the Bobcats will simply now need to take a knee. Oh, he get it. Did he get a first down? I believe he did.
It'll be first and 10.
First down. I didn't think he got enough, but evidently he did. First down, so hope springs eternal for the Yellow Jackets. They passed the ball intended for Barton, and maybe the only thing he's done wrong all night. He dropped that pass.
And it was right in the bread basket.
Yes, it was.
Hope you can join us next week as Clay County Tigers come up from Manchester to meet the Letcher County Central Cougars up at Whitesburg. That game will be a 7:30 start. And
So Letcher has tacked on another one, and looks like they're going to come out of there with a win. There's a pass out of bounds intended for Foster. So with 33 seconds to go.
want to thank our sponsor, Bank of Hyman, for the Game of the Week, Harold.
Third down as
Man Toyota. I want to thank them for the halftime. We got great Alice Lloyd College. We can't leave our friends out over there. President Steph.
Third down and 10.
3:44 to go up at Whitesburg. Looks like
Letcher salted that one away.
Yeah.
Back to pass is Turner, and
bring the heat.
Clock running at 15 seconds, and I don't know, they may not get another play off.
Clock continues to go.
Fourth down, and he spiked the ball.
Yes, he did. They're going to get one more play with 6 seconds.
Well, I thought that was fourth down. I don't understand why he spiked the ball. That was their last down.
Yeah.
Breathitt's going to get the ball and kneel on it, and this game's over.
I thought he thought it was third down.
Well, obviously he did.
Yeah.
But it was not, and Breathitt County will simply take a knee, and this one will be over as the Breathitt County Bobcats continue their dominance in the District 7 Class 2A football as they beat probably their closest rival, 35-20 here tonight.
I thought Middlesboro come in and played well. Breathitt County, of course, able to go ahead and take care of it. But, Harold, it was a good football game for the most part.
35-20, our player of the game, Lane Weddle of Breathitt County. He had some kind of football game, and we only hope the young man is okay and the bruise heals and he gets back to playing real soon, because Breathitt County needs one Lane Whittle.
Absolutely. He's a workhorse. He did a great job tonight. For
Next week, it'll be Letcher Central and Clay County. David and I will bring that one to you live here on Hometown 24 and the Bank of Hyman Game of the Week. Until then, have yourself a great weekend. Go Cats.
Oh, yeah.
Good night, everyone.